like 5:14 in the morning, and we're getting my gallbladder removed. I'm so tired. I got like an hour, I think, sleep. Jay read it's like a 1 to 2 hour surgery. I'm supposed to have it laparoscopically, and 3 to 4 holes like punched into my stomach, which I'm not. And I'm really hoping they don't need me to like piss before this, because considering they wanted me to like soap up my body like from head to toe, how can you like soap up your body and like feel clean if you really need to pee and you know your bladder like wants to go? I don't know how that's even like would feel clean or whatever. With my endoscopy, they had to give me 1.5 bags of IV fluid crap to where I could even pee. So maybe with it not being as long as fasting or whatever, it won't be as bad. I don't know. I just really just would love water to be ran over my tongue right now. Sure. And I know I'm rambling, but I don't really care. I'm getting like a gremlin ripped out of my stomach, so whatever. It seems like a gremlin. It hurts like a gremlin, like freaking attacking me and chewing at me. So if I want to say it's a damn gremlin, it's a damn gremlin. And I mean, who the hell gets their gallbladder out? I thought that was like an old person thing, like, you know. And gallbladders, I mean, I was always told gallbladders were worthless, so. And I figure I'd get a before surgery stomach shot. My stomach before a whole bunch of little cuts. It should be like here and then here. But I'm looking down here. I want coffee. And they're open. I want coffee. Just waiting on the doctor to suck and sign a release so they can wheel me away. And Jay's worried.
So?
Once he's dressed, you just hang on.
Okay. I had to get me nausea meds, pain meds, extra nausea meds, extra pain meds. And that's to the point where they can't give me anything because it'll be sicker. Hi, it's like midnight or something. We got home at like, I think 6 or so, because they had to keep me because I wouldn't stop freaking puking, and the pain medicine they gave me would make me sick. The nausea medicine they gave me wouldn't catch it in time or whatever, or stop working. The pain afterwards, after surgery, was like really bad. I did not expect it to be that bad. Usually I have a high pain tolerance. I guess it's high pain tolerance if you have fibro, not if somebody like stabbed you in the effing stomach. Honestly, I mean, my stomach feels like swollen less as it did before I had surgery, because that was one of the things that was painful, the reason I had surgery. Jay just went back to sleep because he called the nurse. When I left there, there's dried blood on the top incision and the main one at the very bottom. Band-aids were pretty saturated or whatever, but they're dried. 4 hours ago, because I have to take my pain meds every 4 hours. I'm making sure that I do that. As my mom always said, that like you can't heal well if you're in pain, even if you don't want to take the pain meds. And they put me on Oxycontin, and it actually hasn't been making me throw up. So I had like a catch in my side 4 hours ago, so that'd be at 8-ish. I got up and I noticed that this shirt, which sadly is the same one I went in with surgery because I really didn't care, I just went to bed, I had some dried blood on it. I'm like, okay, one leaked a little, but it was dried, so not much. 12-ish, I got up and my shirt was like that, and it's all coming from this one right here. It's like leaking off the top of it or something, but it finally stopped. I just gently dabbed it because I was trying to figure out where the heck this blood is coming from, right? They said, you know, if you're bleeding or whatever, oozing and stuff, to like call them. So we just called the Ochsner on-call nurse or whatever, which Ochsner, you're awesome through this whole thing. And they said, you know, some is normal, but see how it is in the morning. Right now, I noticed it because I was laying on my side and I kind of twisted a little. Does not feel great, but you know, I can't lay on my back forever. It's just, I can't sleep like that. Before I got up, I had laid on my side a little bit. So I thought maybe I'd opened it up or something, I don't know. And it was bleeding when I went to the bathroom, and like constantly. By the time then, and when I went to lay back down, which I called the doctor, or the on-call nurse, and it had finally, it like sped up a little bit, it finally slowed down to where now it's like not dabbable. I'm just kind of like not wanting to put my shirt back down on it, so I'm kind of like having this down, so next time I wake up, if there's more blood, I'll know. Overall, the pain sucks, but it's contained. It feels like I've just been kind of stabbed, which I have. The main entrance was here, and then I have these two little ones here, and then the top one, which, like I said, the main entrance is supposed to be the worst one. What they said, I think, there. So, I mean, but I was like freaking losing my mind, throwing up. So, but I just took my temperature. It was 98, so that's fine. So I'm just gonna try and lay down till the next pain dosage, which would be 4, and then reassess if it's gotten worse or whatever. I have a little setup in one of my spare rooms that I'm not using. I've just kind of got like a bed and a light and like a few, like a kind of like a makeshift dresser. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had this patch for nausea that obviously was not helping earlier. I like to curl up and, I don't know, get peace away from the pets, because the pets jump on me, so I can't be near them. I was able to eat like one little packet of oatmeal so far and keep that down, but that's all I've eaten today. I don't really have bruising on my stomach. I mean, it looks, I think, pretty damn good. I expect it to look like I'd been like massacred by a car or something, but yeah, I figured I'd document this whole thing, because I know when I was looking for info on this surgery, I either saw horrific swollen up stomachs or healed stomachs, and that doesn't tell you damn thing. My body hasn't done anything normal yet, so I didn't expect a normal response to anything, so I knew that mine would probably be different, so therefore maybe y'all, you know, have a weird experience too, so you know this is normal. They also had given me stuff for when I went into surgery. I had to actually take Zofran before I went into surgery, because I was about to like power puke, not from nerves, just this is what that's been doing to me. So I had to take Zofran before I even put under, and then they gave me more stuff when I was under, and then my first memory coming out was like, it's foggy. It's kind of like, you know, like you're awake, but it felt like my eyes went over or something. But I mean, I was out of surgery, like saying, okay, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Because I mean, I hate that stupid pain 1 to 10 thing. Because my fibro literally keeps me at like a 7, and I don't have anything to take for it. So it's like kind of hard when they say, oh, what's the worst pain you get before you take meds? Well, if you don't have an option, then that's kind of a stupid question. But yeah, I knew that maybe I had an option here. So I was like, okay, pain, pain, pain. I'm like, okay, nausea, nausea, nausea. And this poor nurse, she's like gave me everything she could give me, and she's like, I can't give you anymore. You've on everything, you know. I felt bad for her. Kind of like, I'm sorry, you know. I'm not trying to be difficult, I promise. Because like I said, I have usually a high pain tolerance. My last surgery was laparoscopic, which is just a bladder sling. So I mean, I understand it's like nothing compared to anything. So, and that was like not even painful. I pretty much didn't even take my pain meds really after. Yeah, this was worse. And I don't have a lot of options pain medicine wise, because I tend to get really nauseated, or like with some pain meds I will lose vision or have vision problems. I'll have like chest pains, or even like one mental med I'll have like total memory loss. I've been through a lot of pain meds. I had a bad fibro doctor for my first doctor for fibromyalgia, and he literally was like a mad scientist drug dealer. So I think he went through all the pain meds he could on me within the first year of having fibro, and he just doubled them up with like a whole bunch of other meds. So my list of meds I can't take or have reactions to is literally like over a page long. It's funny because I was like telling the anesthesia people, I'm like, you know, if it comes down to like no pain meds option or a pain med option to where, oh, but she gets nausea with this, you know, give me that. And then of course, you know, I'll wake up power puking and anyways. But it's kind of funny because one of the reasons I got this surgery is because I had gallstones, and I had this like mystery pain, is what I called it, because I've had it since like 7+ years, and it was like under like this rib, like towards like the stomach area, but and they had tested me for like broken ribs and everything, and nothing came out until this year when I went to Oshner because I moved down here, and they're like, you have gallstones, and I'm like, that's it, that has to be what's causing this pain. My gallbladder functioning like at 55%, and then another test showed that the stones weren't blocking anything, obviously, or I'd be like in the hospital immediately, but and the pain would come and go. But it got to where towards the end before surgery, I could not eat. I was like literally eating like a bowl of food a day, and I could barely eat that without, and I was literally having to take Zofran around the clock, and I wouldn't eat unless Zofran was in me because it just wasn't happening. I could not leave the house. I mean, Valentine's Day was yesterday when I got the surgery, and everybody's like, why are you getting on Valentine's Day? You'll ruin your Valentine's Day. I'm like, dude, I can't freaking like go on a date, you know? I can't leave the house. I haven't left the house. It hurts to sit up for very long. I can't even bend at my stomach to like lean over to get anything, and I literally just been spending like weeks in freaking bed, nothing else I can do. So I'm like, yeah, let's get this thing out of me. And so anyways, the mystery pain, it's weird because I feel like it feels like something, you know, is like missing, like, because obviously they removed something, and so the pain actually comes from like my mystery pain and then all the way over to the area it should be. So your body sometimes, well, if you're like have an injury on like the left side, you'll feel on the right. I forgot, it's like not mirroring, but I don't know, reactive, I don't know, F it, the term, but so I'm pretty sure that that's what it was, because I mean, why would I feel it now in the same way I feel the other and the same type of pain? It's been like 8 hours since my last check-in or something, and bleeding has stopped. Bleeding stopped at the 4-hour check-in, but I just didn't record it because I wasn't trusting it. Ski and sleep on my side because this sleeping on my back's just, I can't take it anymore. But I'm not sure if when I slept on when I laid on my side for a few minutes, if that's like what started the bleeding. So I'm gonna make at least note of it mentally and like try it. My voice sounds horrible because I don't know, maybe it's the tube that I had in my throat and it's like irritated or something. And I got nauseated this morning, so I had to take something for nausea, which I've been getting nauseous before the surgery, and after surgery I was constantly nauseous, so I don't see it as a lose or anything. I think it's okay. So of course, I mean, you never know, meds can make you nauseous. So I have to give a holler out to whoever did my IV. I don't know her name, but damn girl, you did it perfectly. I mean, it literally looks like a bite mark, and compared to where I was at, and I kind of like actually leaned on it, I expect a lot worse, and usually they are a lot worse. So good job, bitch. Well, it's almost 1 p.m. and it's Thursday, so that I was able to sleep several hours on my side with no blood. Yay! Pain is annoying the hell out of me, but I'm dealing with it. The meds are good enough, so that's all that matters. Able to hold food down. I'm not having to take nausea meds, and I got that stupid patch out from under my ear, so I'm eating a little bit, not much. And I guess tonight I get the great adventure of taking a shower and bandages off, so yay. Hello, this is Thursday night. It's like 11:10 or something. So I got my surgery on Tuesday, so this is, what, third day? I don't even effing know. I can't do freaking math. I know that's pathetic. I did take the shower, like they said, and I removed all the band-aids, and it was really creepy because it looked like I had gauze underneath the band-aid, but I guess that it was just a weird steri strip or whatever, the little tape thing, instead of stitches. So thankfully I thought twice before I almost ripped that off, because that would have been beautiful. They cleaned up nicely, I guess. I mean, that one, it looked like crap before, but that one looks better. And these other two are just like rock stars, man. I do have to say that the shower pressure, at first I didn't want to put pressure on the band-aid, or not the band-aids, but on the things, sutures, whatever the hell they are, the strips, because I was afraid, even though they said to take a shower, I was afraid somehow it would like, the pressure would be so good it'd just like rip it off. It did not, so that's good. I felt fine when I went in there, but I guess just the pressure of water hitting it, and it kind of pretty much being like a stab wound in a way, it made me so nauseous I thought I was going to throw up everywhere. So, and I've been doing great on nausea, so kind of disappointed in that. I've also been like, when it's time for me to take my pain meds, been waiting for like an extra half an hour or so just to see, because I kind of want to know what my pain level is right now without anything, because I really hate taking pain pills. I hate it. But I know that that's part of the healing process. You have to do, you know, you have to take them. Kind of give me an idea of what's going on, and maybe I can wean myself off of them sooner, I'm hoping. They gave me a 6-day supply, and I'm supposed to take it every 4 hours, so I don't know. I was doing great on nausea until I took the shower, then of course I got nauseated. And then it's really weird because it feels literally like someone's just kicking me in the stomach, like horrible. Like, I can't even describe it. It's different than what I've been dealing with. But no more bleeding. I did lay on my side after I took the shower. Nothing. My appetite has actually gotten back. I got my appetite back. I went a month or two just eating like a bowl of food a day, and now I actually had 2 small meals. So yay. And that's one thing the gallbladder can do. It can mess with your appetite and give you nausea, along with pain and all that other BS. It's been very lonely in this room. I hear my pets whining outside, wanting in here, especially Harv, since he's always been one that if I were to have like an asthma attack or get hurt or something in a room and Jay be across the house, he would alert Jay to come check me out. And that's what happened when I actually had the 2 times where I just spontaneously started bleeding after laying on my side. He actually started whining, and it woke me up. And then as I woke up and turned over, I happened to touch that side, and it was sopping wet with blood. So who knows how much I had bled all over the place without him. I think my follow-up is the 30th, or not the 30th, it's February, duh. Like the 28th, I think, of February. I did find out, I'm not happy about, that I am on a 6-week weightlifting restriction. I can't lift anything over the heavier than like a gallon jug of milk. I'm just going to continue doing the binaural beats, the hypnotism, the meditation, everything to kind of help everything heal up. I feel a huge difference from just taking a day and doing it for a couple hours. I feel like things aren't as like wobbly inside, like things are settling. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Probably does not. And so far the spots don't show any sign of infection or anything, so that's great. They are very, very tender. I am anxious to see what kind of tattoo I can get over these scars. I mean, they may not even be like that big of a deal. When I was faced with having like lumpectomies and stuff on my breast for suspicious things, I'd already had figured out like this cool tat I wanted to do, where it would be like over the scar would be like obviously a scar or whatever, and then I would have like a tattoo of like pink like thread like sewing through it like with a needle. And I don't know, I hadn't decided, but somehow either the needle or the like thread at the end would make a breast cancer ribbon. I mean, I've already got one breast cancer tattoo, but I thought that, obviously that fit. But these are in kind of really odd ways. They also said that the worst that they will ever look is the first month in. And then the best that they'll ever look will take a year. And obviously you can't exactly tattoo over like something that's not fully healed. But I'm trying to think of something. If you guys have any ideas, that'd be great. Because I don't want to do this huge tattoo that like ropes them all together. Like swelling, I feel a little swollen, maybe. But like I said, I've actually been eating for once. And I haven't even known what that felt like so long. And so that may just be that I actually have food in me for once. It's still not the like rubber tire feeling around my stomach that I had before where I couldn't even bend over. So that's, I don't care, it's better, you know. I'd read on line that the pain for this surgery, the laparoscopic, can last up to 3 weeks, I think, they said. And I know they had told me that I'd only need somebody with me at home like the first 3 days, 2-3 days, and that people usually go back to work within a week. I will at least like try to give some clips of the healing process, especially once the steri strips are off, because, you know, people want to see that. I know I wanted to see that, and I couldn't find any good examples of that for me. It's very frustrating when you don't know what you're going to get, and it's very frustrating when online and they say that the cuts are going to be in certain areas and then you wake up and they're different. Yeah, I'm probably going to go back to sleep. I stayed up a lot today, but sleeping is always the best medicine. I have been up and walking about a little bit. Like I said, I have to be careful with my pets because my little cat just likes to just spring out of nowhere and jump and land on my stomach and chest, and that's not possible. And my new rescue pit bull is very hyper and just likes to jump and claw at you. But the other one, like I said, that warns Jay anytime anything goes wrong, he's perfect. But you can't just have one and not the other. The pain has gotten a little weird though. It keeps feeling like my organs are like hooked onto my ribs, like I have a stitch in them. Like I said, yeah. Why can't I say steries? Those little strip thingies. I can't say the word half the time now. Once those are off, I definitely will probably quit, unless I want to do like one more like time with it, how it heals or whatever. I can slouch now, which I mean, that's not a great thing, but compared that I couldn't even like do that to where my stomach would be like squeezed in me. I couldn't do that for weeks. I'm very happy with my choice. I'm really hoping that my test, because it was I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my gallbladder was actually affecting my liver count in my test, and I was freaking out because I am on a lot of medications, which I know I have not explained all my health issues here because just not something I want to go into right now. But I'm on a lot of medications that can lead. I'm sorry if you hear like a crackling. I still have like the plastic on the mattress I bought because I got it for a guest, and here I am, you know, might be sick on her or something. I didn't want to like mess it up. I ran some tests and it shows that it's not from damage to the liver and that it's probably from the gallbladder being jacked. So hopefully after all of this thing's been yanked out of me, in a couple months I have another appointment with my PCP and we can run, you know, the blood work again and maybe have, you know, it come fine. You know, that'd be great because I mean, I really need the test if it's going to say my liver is jacked to be legit. They said this could be a family thing, but nobody in my family had it, so I don't know. I'm definitely more mobile today. I'm not, you know, scared to move as much, even now that I have the band-aids off, which kind of creeps the hell out of me. I am, you know, getting my pep back, I guess. I mean, I'm not a very... Oh my god. That scared the hell out of me. Let's see if I can do this. The light just literally blew in front of me. I'm like terrified now. This is beautiful. Let's see, can I remember where the light switch is in here? Oh, please don't be a monster or something. Oh, dear God. Whew. I don't know what the hell caused that. That was so not cool. Whew. Shit. Hello. This is what the hell day is this? Friday. I had surgery Tuesday, so what day? I had taken the shower and had a lot of pain from the water hitting the incisions, but today I've done really well. I've slept most of the day, but I haven't had to take any pain medicine. I was due to take it like a couple hours ago, and I have not taken it because I don't feel that it's hurts bad enough to warn anything, so I'm not gonna take something if I don't need it. I'm wondering if that's gonna bite me in the butt later, but whatever. I'd rather try and not be on it than continuously take it till I run out. Incisions are good, none have leaked, and I've definitely been sleeping on my side a lot. There's no swelling or anything. There's the stomach one. That's the one that's always been giving me problems, but it looks horrible, but it actually is not leaking. And then the side ones, they never had a problem. They've been good at this whole time. Tomorrow I'll probably take another shower and then see how if I get the same nausea and everything from the water on the stitches or whatever, and see if that's like a thing still. But everything feels like stable. It feels like everything's like stabilizing, like nothing's like loose in there anymore. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it sounds insane to begin with, so. But it feels like everything's kind of like settled and just not joggled around or anything. I have like a little pain in like the mystery pain area, which is close to the big incision. So I like it still kind of like feels funky like like the rest of it when it was ripped out, but I think it's just residual. Oh wow, I'm sitting up. Anyways, I've started running like a low grade fever. So I'm going to take one of the pain pills, which I was so proud to get off of, and now I'm thinking that since it has Tylenol in it, it might help break a fever, and I don't want to take regular Tylenol and then somehow do have a lot of pain, and then I'm like, oh shit, am I going to be ODing on Tylenol if I take the pain meds? So it's been steady for like an hour, but it's not to where they say like, if it's this, you know, call a nurse or whatever. I'm hoping that, you know, this will take care of it, because I mean, I'm hurting, but I'm not hurting that much, and I was really hoping to avoid having stupid pain meds. Hello. It is Sunday, which is day I had surgery. I was doing good yesterday. Didn't take any pain medicine, wasn't even threatening to have a fever, so yay. The pain not bothersome. But of course, being female, I had that great luck of having my period start, so yeah. Needless to say, pain was bad today. I only took like one pain pill, so I avoided it the rest of the day, but I did have to take something, which I'm very pissed off about. But some people, you know, have to take all 6 days worth of the pain medicine, and I've only taken like half, so I should be happy about that, but whatever. It's mostly just like my abs hurting, like anytime I sit up, if I slouch or just sitting up, anything, just like this weird, like between the top and bottom incision really hurts. And I have been sleeping on my both sides, so you know, I have some tenderness with the side incisions, but they don't look any different. Like this is the top one, and then my lower one. Of course, my side ones. The side one, this looks like it's like bucking up, and then this one worries me because it looks like it's trying to buck up and like come off. But I mean, they don't look bad or anything. There's no signs of infection or anything. But anytime I sit up or anything, it's like right through here. It just feels like it's like a ripping, weird pain. So I don't know. It's probably all normal. I mean, the fact that I'm not in more pain, I should be thankful and am glad and think that's probably normal. So overall good. I think that if I hadn't had my stupid ass period start, that I wouldn't even be on pain meds today. I think that I would probably be done with pain meds, and today I haven't had any like fever scares or whatever. I haven't tried to run a low grade fever at all, so as long as I take it easy and I'm zenning and, you know, doing like healing binaural beats and stuff, I think I should be okay. I don't know if, you know, the hypnotism and binaural beats and stuff really help or not, but I'd like to think it does and make me maybe have not taken an extra pill, you know what I'm saying? By doing that, maybe I skipped out on having to have a dose here and there. So hello, it is Sunday. It's been over a week since my surgery. Kind of back in my sleep number bed, kind of not. It being kind of squishy, and also I'm like scared to like have Jay in the bed with me because I'm afraid he'll like turn over and like touch my stomach, because my stomach still hurts. Like 1 or 2 entries back, my stomach didn't hurt at all, so, well, barely. So it kind of pisses me off, that kind of setback. But unfortunately, I'm female, so that time of the month hit. And also, I was sick for like a day or two. Not in a way that you want to be when your stomach muscles are trying to heal. So that's all I'm gonna say. So it literally felt like I like shredded my inside being sick. So I think that kind of set me back some. I had to take like a pain pill one of the days after I'd gotten sick, but I haven't been taking them even once a day. So right now I am at the stage of like, yes, it hurts. It's hurting more, like this coverage area that it hurts is shrinking, so that's good. The sutures are still on. They'll be coming off Wednesday and I'll update then. Everything looks like it's healing fine. I haven't been running fever, so that's good. I just been mostly kind of like trying to recoup from getting slammed with shit. So hopefully I didn't like totally screw myself. Don't think I did, but that's something I kind of worry about. Like, okay, there's the lower one, obviously with my navel, the top one, and then the two sides. So I'm not swollen or anything. Hey, it's March 4th, and I've had 2-week follow up with the surgeon. He said everything's going great, that everything's healing nicely. At first when we took the stitches off, it looked really scary, but the scab like came off, so it looks a lot better now. I'll probably insert a picture, but fortunately I've developed this dizziness, and he doesn't know what's causing it, and I think it has to do with my ear. This ear's messed up, and so I'm trying some homeopathic stuff for that, because the dizziness is just debilitating. And so I'll let you see my scars or whatever the fuck they are in a second. I'm sorry, I'm not too here. I just found out my dad died, so looks like I'll be flying or making a huge road trip with scars, and it sucks because I forgot to mention this. Of course, I haven't updated in a while. That it's really weird how, I guess, the way he cut in with the muscles, it's like making it feel like there's like a band around, kind of like it's like if you had your like your if you had like elastic waist pants like up really high to where the top incision is, it feels like that's what's going on, and it feels like it's like I over rested or something. I don't know, it's getting like tight there because I laid down a lot, which I have a bad back, so this along with the IBS made me pretty much stay on my back a lot, and except for when I'd walk around, you know, for exercise and stuff. But anyways, it gives this really weird like band like sensation, and I've had the feeling like the scars are in different areas. Like I don't know, it's just the craziest thing, and it feels like almost like tightness in my back, like pulling from that area. It's the weirdest thing, so I don't know. There's the top scar. It looked really gross, but now it's a lot better. I have the two that they never really have a problem, and then this one. So I mean, oh no, it doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it would look, so I'm very happy with that. Would I get the surgery again? Yes. I got the labs back, and even though all the tests showed that I didn't have inflammation or chronic, something like that, I know that's not the right word, but whatever. Chronic inflammation of the gallbladder, yes, dissected or whatever, the gallbladder when they took it out, and I did have it. And I was reading up, and it was like really scary because they were saying how some people, you know, if after having it a while, it can like rupture and cause tumors on other organs. So that kind of scared the hell out of me. So obviously I would have this again because I went for 7 years in pain for no freaking reason. I mean, not no reason, but I went 7 years too long. I should have had it 7 years ago. And although I did have, you know, a few days where like the IBS, you know, really kicked my butt, just kind of tightened all the wrong muscles and really put a lot of pain in it. I still have not even used all my pain meds. Every once in a while, like when my IBS acts up, I'll have to use like one pain med that day. And it's usually like when it gets really bad. I still want to sleep on my sides, which is of course not what my body wants. My body wants me to stay on my back, and that's it. It seems like it's more tender on the side that I had surgery than it was. I just need to get upright more and strengthen those core muscles or whatever, and try to not have an IBS episode, and that's about it. I'm gonna now probably travel to my dad's funeral, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna get there. I am very worried about traveling with all this. I know they're not open wounds, but at the same time, I'm so used to having a really bad immune system until I moved down here that, you know, if somebody could sneeze in the next town, I would get it. So I'm really cautious, I guess. Also, I still am on lifting restriction, so nothing over like the gallon of milk weight, which means I can't fly alone because I can't carry luggage. So Jay's gonna go with me. Jay would go with me anyways. If you need the surgery, get the surgery. If you're having mystery pains, they've ruled out everything under the sun. It could be your gallbladder. I'm not saying it is, but it could be. Gallstones are like in 80 or 90% of humans, and they only cause pain in a few. So just because you have gallstones doesn't mean you have pain, doesn't mean you have whatever the hell I had, the infection thingy. But, you know, it can, they said gallstones can be like a sign that you're going to get it. So it's just like, it was a long run for me to get it, but it was worth it. I don't have the mystery pain at all now. That top incision's tender, but nothing else. So I'm doing good. I need to get ready and prepare. But yeah, I wanted to give it a last update, hopefully, because otherwise something went wrong, and finish this up. Bye.